Hi. As you know, a building information model has what are called BIM's dimensions. Now, BIM's dimensions stipulate the type of information that is added to a building information model. So, for instance, you've got BIM dimensions 1D to 7D, 1D adding concept information to the model, to 7D adding asset management information to the model. In this Hoxton Urban video, we'll be looking at BIM dimension 5D, where cost management information is added to a building model. We will understand this using a door schedule as an example. So what you have here are various items of hardware, and these are all 3D models. So we model hardware like this, and we often do this for hardware manufacturers who then put up these models on their website where architects and specifiers can download it and use them in their overall building information model. Now, if you look at the model, the BIM model for a lock, then typically we will have the manufacturer's name, model number, some dimensional information, materials and finishes information, cost information added to that model. And specific to each piece of hardware, we will have some information added to that model. So for instance, for a deadlock like that, you'll have the back set, the number of throws of the lock, and the distance of each throw added to this BIM model of a lock. Now, how does this information get used? We then prepare a door schedule. So from that hardware piece, we prepared a door schedule, and we've obviously added more information. But for instance, for that lock, you will get this kind of information here for that lock derived from the schedule. You don't have to manually enter any of this. This just gets added from the model that you've already created, or that we've already created. And we added further information like the fire rating, acoustic rating, finishes, and dimensional information like the leaf heights, total heights, clear widths, clear openings, and so on. Now, once we've prepared a door like this, a 3D model of a door like this, then this door can be purchased by anyone and used in any model. And we can obviously make bespoke doors for a project like this. Once you get a bespoke door like this for your project, then what are the kind of information that you can derive out of it? Well, the first is that for that particular door type, DT03, you'll get the hardware set. So you know exactly, you can get a schedule like this, which will tell you which access control element is being used in this door in the form of a schedule, the handle, the hinge, the lock, and so on. And you can choose which information you print in the schedule. So in this instance, we've chosen to print the manufacturer's model, finishes, cost information, as well as we obviously list the total count so that we know how many hinges and how many escutcheons are being used on this particular door. So that's the first set of information that you can derive out of this. And as the model updates, this schedule will update. You don't have to manually enter anything here. You just have to prepare the schedule. The second information or schedule that you can get out of this information that you've already produced is this door schedule. So we've got 11 doors in this project, and this schedule is obviously for the entire project. So we've got 11 doors in this project. It tells us which type each door is. So for instance, we know door number 4 is DT03, and then we've chosen to let the schedule show the acoustic rating, the fire rating, the vision panels, the finishes, and the dimensional information of these various doors. And finally, we've got a link to the drawings. So if you click on this link here, you will go to the drawing of that particular door, where you can see the hardware set for this particular door. Going forward, we get another schedule from the same set of information. Again, no information added. It all just gets derived from the model. And this is the door hardware purchase schedule. So this is for the entire project. And from here, you can see that you'll need handle of this type with this manufacturer, this model number, and you know the cost of that handle and the total count of that handle and the total cost of those handles in your project. So if something's glaring out, you can manage that cost in the project. You can perhaps specify something else and so on. And you obviously get the total cost of hardware purchase for this project. All of this information keeps updating as you keep updating the model, or as we keep updating this model for you. So throughout the life of this project, you will get ready schedules. The quantity surveyor, the cost manager will get ready schedules of what various things are costing, where things are going up, and be able to manage these costs. So I hope you are able to see how costs, how we could help you manage costs in a project by setting good foundations for various elements of your building and the building information model, starting from, in this instance, the door hardware, going on to the door schedule drawing, and then the various schedules we are able to offer to you. I hope you found this useful. Thank you very much.